I'm watching Fox News this morning. It's an interview with a gentleman, Adams, from Australia. Right here. It's about gun control in Australia and what's happened in Las Vegas. And everybody here is wanting gun control. This whole thing has been, my kidnapping and all of this has been to take down the British. Plain and simple. Totally. Um, I found out about my kidnapping in '83 when I was out at Mr. Flint's in a political campaign because I had written a book, unpublished because they almost killed me, April Fool Day of '80. I'd written a book about mind control, about programming people, and you can make them do anything you want to. They don't even know they're programmed. It's like MK Ultra. You can Google it now. I didn't have that. Mine was research on my own. Mr. Flint was shot when I was doing the book. I was living at Moonraker Apartments in Marietta, and the title of the book was MD, A License to Kill. And about 2 or 3 years later or so, Roger Moore came out. He's played 007, associated with the Queen, and he came out in the movie Moonraker, and I was living at Moonraker prior to then doing this book when Mr. Flint was shot. And then we had Timothy Dalton come out with A License to Kill. He's a 007 associated with the Queen. I found out when I was flown out here a little later in this campaign, because I'd written about Dr. Congressman Larry McDonald from Atlanta and medical malpractice, and that was a part of the names, and Mr. Flint even says that here. I knew who was responsible for his shooting. He mentions it here, right here, Larry McDonald, and he flew me out there. I'm going to put this down. This is Wallace Simpson, who never married my dad. She married an imposter. And all the antics and the things that were associated with him that he did was a lot of people thought it was my father. My father was always married to Claudia Ruth O'Keefe from Madison, Wisconsin, sister to Georgia O'Keefe. He never married this woman. It was a political assassination of my father's character and lies. He had an addendum in December of 36 to the abdication, forced abdication. And it stated, should he had an heir, the heir would inherit. And it was legal, the addendum was. So they had to kidnap me then, because it would have brought my father back as my power of attorney and decision-making until I was old enough. This is me after they brought me here, and you've got the Illuminati, the global government, the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bilderbergers. Kennedy was appointed ambassador by Roosevelt, so you got JFK, his son, was flying in there. He actually helped in my kidnapping. This is me in